Pee-Pee is one of the funniest characters in SML, but the one thing that has everyone curious about who he really is this clip here when Chef Pee-Pee reveals his real name is not Chef Pee-Pee.
Doll, and now he said he's gonna kill somebody.
What?
Chef Pee-Pee, your crotch.
What about my crotch?
It's red.
Wait, how do you know about my piercing?
What?
Look, it was one time in college, yeah, I got it pierced, and it sometimes get red and get infected sometimes, but that's why they call me Pee-Pee, okay?
Wait, what?
My real name's Fernando.
We've thought that Chef Pee-Pee's real name was Pee-Pee ever since he appeared back in SML movie Koopa's New Job in 2011, and only 7 years later in 2018, when he finally reveals his real name is Fernando, that's when the puzzle pieces started coming together and we now know what Chef Pee-Pee's real identity is. Chef Pee-Pee is the chef of Bowser and also has other duties such as cleaning and babysitting Junior, which he doesn't really do often anymore. Despite absolutely hating Bowser's guts and also disliking Junior due to him constantly annoying Chef Pee-Pee, he does show that deep down he actually does care for them both. In SML movie Bowser's Depression, Charlie and Friends, the show was being cancelled. And later, when Chef Pee-Pee discovers that Bowser was attempting to go to sleep forever in his bathroom, he admits he's kind of happy because he won't ever have to work for Bowser anymore. But in the end, he decides to save Bowser's life. He also attempts to talk Bowser out of his depression and take control of his life again.
Bowser, just sit down and enjoy your food. I promise it'll cheer you up. What's the point in eating without Charlie? It's no fun. I don't like it.
And the same thing could be said for Junior. In SML movie Toad's Girlfriend, Chef Pee-Pee gives Junior good advice when he asks him on how to deal with Toadette hitting on him, despite being Toad's girlfriend. Also, in SML movie Turkey Tyranny, Chef Pee-Pee protects Junior from the cop invasion by getting down and covering him with his hands. In SML movie Chef Pee-Pee Quits Part 3, when Chef Pee-Pee and Goodman are called from a police call about Bowser abusing Junior, Chef Pee-Pee tases Bowser as his form of revenge. And even in SML movie Mother's Day, Chef Pee-Pee is truly touched by Junior's efforts in making him happy and even trying to get Bowser off of Junior when he gets beaten up. And to further prove it, in Bowser Jr.'s Big Vacation, Chef Pee-Pee takes Junior to Disney World, admitting the fact that despite Junior is a brat, he states that Junior is his brat.
Chef Pee-Pee, I can't believe you actually brought me to Disney World. I thought you hated me.
Yeah, I do hate you, but even though you're a brat, you're my brat. So let's go and ride these rides!
Okay!
But let's talk about Chef Pee-Pee's history and backstory. The first time we ever see him is in SML movie's Koopa's New Job, which was also the debut of the character Koopa, which is really just Junior before the Junior plushie was used.
Not worth $3 an hour. I mean, it's so stupid. My friend died yesterday, and no one even cares.
Koopa was patrolling and then ranted about the fact that he hated Bowser and that he was stupid. But when Bowser overhears this, he decides that Koopa needs a new job, which in reality was to have Chef Pee-Pee cook him into turtle soup, which is morbid, but that's the first time we meet Chef Pee-Pee. But one thing you'll notice when watching this episode is that Chef Pee-Pee sounds nothing like he does today. He sounds a lot dumber and doesn't say actual sentences. He just repeats the words turtle soup and bake over and over. But as episodes progressed, Chef Pee-Pee slowly shifted over time. In SML movie Bowser's Birthday, Chef Pee-Pee's demeanor slightly shifts as he actually has real voice lines when talking with Koopa.
Who Bowser is?
Yes, it's my boss.
Oh, okay, well, did you know that today was Bowser's birthday?
No, it's not. Stop playing, you silly
No, it really is his birthday because he's going crazy making everyone give him birthday spankings.
How many?
He made me give him 12, but that's not his real age, is it?
I don't know.
His voice even starts to become more relaxed, but still has that original Chef Pee-Pee undertone to it. But later, in SML movie Bowser Jr.'s Macaroni, his voice had almost completely changed.
So maybe something to eat!
Obviously, you need to tell me what you would like to eat. So what would you like to eat?
Although keeping the same enthusiasm as old Chef Pee-Pee, his voice sounded more like it does today, and he seems to be a lot smarter. And from that episode onward, the dynamic of Junior annoying Chef Pee-Pee was solidified, and Chef Pee-Pee stays relatively the same over the course of the channel. But it's after this episode we actually start to learn about who Chef Pee-Pee really is. For those of you older fans, you might remember Chef Pee-Pee's father. In SML movie Chef Pee-Pee's father, we learn learn that his dad is a sailor who's an extreme alcoholic, and he's also played by Lavelle, just with a pirate's accent. But Chef Pee-Pee's relationship with his father was built on lies, as Chef Pee-Pee flaunts that he's a millionaire chef cooking for both celebrities and gods. But when Chef Pee-Pee's dad comes over, Bowser reveals that he's the boss and Chef Pee-Pee works for him. And so Chef Pee-Pee expects his dad to be disappointed in him, but then his dad reveals that he's not even a sailor. He's a used car salesman for Captain Wheelie's Car Emporium in Uganda, and they both bonded over the fact that they're failures. But in future episodes, Chef Pee-Pee starts to get annoyed with his father, always drinking and slouching around, not doing anything. And in SML movie Chef Pee-Pee's Family, we get another plot twist with Chef Pee-Pee's backstory. Chef Pee-Pee and Junior are in the kitchen arguing, but then they get a knock at the door, and when they open it, King Strongbottom of the Iron Asses of Wales shows up and says he's looking for his son Pee-Pee. But Chef Pee-Pee tells him that his real father is inside the house and that he's a drunk pirate and car salesman. But he was so drunk, he reveals to Chef Pee-Pee that he's not Chef Pee-Pee's father and was lying to Chef Pee-Pee this whole time and only came over to drink their beer.
See, this is my father right here.
I'm not your father.
What? What are you talking about?
I just came here to drink your beer.
And in this episode, we learn a ton about Chef Pee-Pee's backstory. His real name is Fernando Strongbottom, and he was born on July 27th, 1989 in Paris, France, to Walter Strongbottom and his Italian mistress. His father was very abusive to him and his wife and often neglected them. He never cared for him so much that he never attended any family gatherings with him or his mother, such as Thanksgiving, and often went out with other people instead. Chef Pee-Pee also had two sisters, Stacy and his unnamed sister, who would both bully and pick on him. Revealed in SML movie Junior Goes to the Fair, he also had a fear of Ferris wheels since he was 3, which he didn't want to talk about because it was too tragic. But we can assume it was due to his father forcing him to go on one, and it didn't end well.
Ride the candy cane Ferris wheel!
Oh, I don't want to ride it. I have a fear of Ferris wheels. It's been like that since I was 3.
You have a fear of Ferris wheels?
Yes.
Why?
Don't ask any questions. It's very, very tragic.
Tragic?
I don't want to ride the Ferris wheel, Dad.
You're riding it. Come on.
No, I'm not riding it.
We're all riding it.
Chef Pee-Pee's parents also once played Monopoly, but after losing the game, his father filed a divorce against his mother. His mom was later granted their son's full custody, despite Chef Pee-Pee's father wanting custody over him, and the fact that Chef Pee-Pee is royalty, so he should live with his father. And then, at some point in Chef Pee-Pee's life, him and his mom moved over to the United States to escape from his abusive father. But sadly, his mother eventually sent him to an orphanage. As a result, he was taken from royalty to being in one of the worst situations possible. During his time there, he got teased by other kids and called names. One of his least favorite nicknames was Bottom Bunk.
Did you not hear what I just said? Tell your friends to leave.
Shut up, bottom bunk.
What did you call me?
That's right, you're bottom bunk. I'm top bunk. I make all the rules, so shut up.
Oh my God, this is reminding me of the orphanage all over again.
All right, guys, get up on here.
Well, you better not make too much noise. I'm trying to go to sleep.
But after enough time, he was later adopted by a pirate from New Jersey who claimed he was his real father. And while living with him, he had to play with sticks and rocks. And while he was growing up, he attended 12 years of culinary school where he learned to be a chef and earned a cooking award certificate. And during his high school days, he once dated a girl named Chica, who he said had a nice butt. And if you're thinking of the Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's, you'd be completely right. However, it was also revealed in SML movie Joseph's Grandparents that Chef Pee-Pee also dated a man named Todd in the past, which does spice up Chef Pee-Pee's life a bit.
You gotta stop crying, Joseph. It's not gonna be funny.
Hello? Hello, Chef Pee-Pee. Todd. It's not you, it's me.
And one interesting fact that I'll never forget is the fact that Chef Pee-Pee has one of the worst credit scores in history. In SML movie Chef Pee-Pee's Restaurant, Goodman tells Chef Pee-Pee that he ran a credit check on him, and Chef Pee-Pee has a credit score of 4.
Pee-Pee, I ran a credit check on you, and your credit score was a 4.
4 out of 5, right? Pee-Pee doing good, huh?
Out of 800.
However, it does get better because 2 years later, in SML movie Bowser Jr. the Babysitter, Chef Pee-Pee reveals that he has a credit score of 6 and that he has people looking for him, which might be why he's stuck working with Bowser so he can stay hidden.
Well, you're old and you have credit. Can't you take out a loan for me?
Junior, my credit score is a 6.
600's pretty good.
No, a 6. Single digit. I have people looking for me. I shouldn't even be in this country.
But the story will only continue from here as we learn more about Chef Pee-Pee in future videos. However, he has been appearing less and less, which is a bit concerning, but I'm sure we'll get more information soon enough. Let me know what you guys think of the story in the comments and tell me if I missed anything. Thanks for watching and subscribe.